Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome into Menomonie High School. Non-conference boys basketball action here tonight. Menomonie Mustangs taking on the Ellsworth Panthers out of the Middle Border Conference. I'm Chad Zetter. I'll have the broadcast here solo tonight on the call. And we'll see the Ellsworth Panthers 9-9 overall, 4-6 in the Middle Border, take on the Mustangs 12-5 overall, 6-4 in the BRC. Coming up on our pregame show, sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics, we'll have starting lineups. We'll have opening tip set for 7:15 here. It might just be a touch tardy on that one. And then we'll get underway here for our non-conference action. Big slate of games here this week on Mustangs TV. We have tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. All kinds of basketball here this week, and I think one hockey broadcast as well. So very busy week here on Mustangs TV. For now, we'll step aside. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. You're listening and watching Mustangs TV. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com.
If you have a high-deductible health plan, opening a health savings account at Dairy State Bank will allow you to save tax-free dollars to pay for a long list of health-related services allowed by the IRS. Dairy State Bank HSAs are serviced locally and work like a regular checking account. You can use a debit card or check to pay for expenses and access your account through online or mobile banking. Visit DairyStateBank.com to learn more about HSAs and online or mobile banking. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
I have been telling everyone I meet that if they need appliances, they have to go to Denny's. I had done a lot of research prior to calling them to schedule an appointment. I called and I spoke with Kayla. She made some suggestions of things that I might want to consider versus what I had picked out. She wanted to make sure I got the best price and the best rebates. I was so thrilled when I got done working with her.
When you want peace of mind on your appliance purchase, schedule your one-on-one appointment with Denny's.
Back with your Mustangs TV, and we got a big boys non-conference matchup happening here in just a couple minutes. You see on your screen there as the time clips down until we do the national anthem and the starting lineups here. But let's run down some of the numbers here on both sides. First, we'll start with the visitors here, the Ellsworth Panthers. As a team, they're 66.5 points per game. Three guys on this squad averaging over 10 points a game. You got Gavin Kloss at 11.2, George Roll 13.8, and then you got Jack Stoltenberg at 10.9. As a team for the Ellsworth Panthers, they shoot 41% from the field, 31.7% from long range, and 62.2% from the free throw line. We look at the Menomonie Mustangs here statistically so far this season. Three guys in double figures for them as well. Jake Rue at 12.53, Tyler Nelson at 10.06, and then Trevor Robert at 18.65 points per game. For the Mustangs this season, 47.6% from the field, so very good free field goal percentage here as a team. 33% from long range, and then 58% from the free throw line, averaging just under 60 a game, 59.77 points per game here this evening. We'll switch off our pregame kind of matchup there, and we're going to throw up the starting lineups. We will get to them here in just a little bit. We'll have obviously the national anthem upcoming, and then the starting lineup afterwards. But take some time to thank our sponsors. Been with us all season here. Denny's Appliance got some new commercials here. Dairy State Bank, same thing. They're going to have a couple new commercials here as well. 24/7 Telecom, Advanced Electrical, Mechanical, Shields as well on board. Krista Orthodontics, Mike Sell Insurance, who does a great job sponsoring our replays, and then Bill's distributing our free throw sponsor here all season. Big thanks to them for helping out and making all these broadcasts possible. And again, a very big week this week on Mustangs TV. We will run down all those broadcasts here as far as who's coming up here. Tomorrow will be girls hoops. And then actually Joe Zadowski will be on the call tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday as well for some boys basketball. And then myself and Storm Friday the 13th this week. It'll be me and Storm Harmon for the girls game. So a couple boys games, couple girls games this week at home. Again, very busy schedule here on the broadcast. So, and then we will actually have some wrestling as well, I see on the schedule at 10 a.m. on Saturday. So yeah, very, very busy week here for everything coming up this week, Mustangs TV. For now, we'll stand for the national anthem. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this. Well, time for the starting lineups here on the floor. First, let's start with the visitors here. They're in their road black uniforms, and they will go this way. Number 0, senior Omar Colson. A senior number 2, Parker Peterson. A senior number 3, Gavin Kloss. A senior number 5, George Roll. And a senior number 14, Jack Stoltenberg. And I'll just say that one more time. 5 seniors in that starting lineup here for the Ellsworth Panthers. They're coached by Derek Staling in his 4th season at the helm. For the Menomonie Mustangs, they'll go this way. 6'2 senior number 1, Isaac Nielsen. 5'10 senior number 2, Jacob Rue. 5'11 junior number 11, DJ Butler. 5'11 senior number 12, Tyler Nelson. And a 6'8 junior number 20, Trevor Robert. For the Mustangs, coached by Greg Van Grunsman in his 25th year this season. 25th year, I should say, coaching, only 2nd year here at Menomonie High School. For the officials assigned by the activities director here, Matt Riley from Menomonie, Jeremy Lane, Mark Parker, Jeff Schmidt are the men in stripes here tonight, and we will clear the scoreboard there of our starters and our pregame before we get this one underway. But we will also talk a little bit about, I think 2 weeks or just about a week ago, the WI released kind of a pre-schedule for girls basketball last Friday, and I think the boys will be just released this last Friday, as well. I'm trying to find it here on the WIA website, but I'll have to talk to Storm about that. He knows a lot more about it than I do. But there it is. I just found it here. Seeding report here, Division 2. Menomonie right now would be a 2 seed in the sectional 1A. So yeah, no question they're going to be hosting a home game at this pace right now, and they would probably host either Medford, Lakeland, Rice Lake, somewhere in that range. But still a lot of basketball left. He's got 3 weeks of boys basketball left, so that could change right now. River Falls, the 1 seed in that sectional for the Menomonie Mustangs. Well, set to get underway here. We are a little tardy on the start. 7:20 looks like we'll get underway officially. And it will be Roberts jumping against Roll, and it will be Menomonie to control it. Man-to-man defense here applied by Ellsworth to start. Have a run and jump man-to-man as well. We see some double teams right away here from Ellsworth. And okay, we don't have sizes listed here for Ellsworth, but number 5, you can see George Roll is matched up with Trevor Robert, and he is a big boy. He knocks it away there, kind of side bodies DJ Butler, get to the basketball, and an easy bucket for him. George Roll, first points of the game here on the Panther side. So a turnover here, Mustangs, and we're going to have a foul underneath. That's going to be Roll with the body. Ellsworth, the team Menomonie plays every once in a while here in basketball. As Robert, a very interesting in and out there to get it, and then blocked his Butler on the layup. And the big man, Roll, bringing it up here, running the point. I'll hand off here to Colson. excuse me. Man-to-man defense here we start for the Mustangs as well. Good job by Robert. Great defense and a block. Did not hesitate at all, and he didn't fall for kind of a semi-drop step there, trying to, Roll was trying to basically feel him and trying to get him to go one way or the other on the backside. Did not. Mustangs turned it over. So a couple turnovers early here for Menomonie, still scoreless. Their one shot attempt thus far has been blocked. Inside, jumper, elbow, yes. Stoltenberg with a bucket and a 4-0 lead here. Ellsworth right away. Ellsworth onto that middle border conference. That one drops in here for Jake Rue. Tyler Nelson with that one. Mustangs on the board. Big man thought about it, rolled it. As Menomonie now in a 2-3 zone here defensively, switching it up. Slow pace here to begin. Thought about a long three, Peterson not there. Swing pass near side. Peterson will trigger it this time, and yes. Peterson didn't pass up the second opportunity and makes Menomonie pay from distance. DJ Butler strong with the basketball. Can't make the layup. Loose ball still down there and going to be grabbed there by Roll. And Ellsworth into the front court. Three triggered near side off the iron from Stoltenberg. And Mustangs will muster it into the front court. Physical underneath there from the big boys, that being Robert and Roll. 3-point attempt. Rue, he'll miss. Ellsworth going to push it. Releasing with Stoltenberg in transition. He'll get Nelson to get up off his feet, and Stoltenberg an easy bucket off the glass. Thanks for coming along here tonight as we're going to have a timeout. Head coach Greg Van Grunsven, 9-2 early lead. Ellsworth will do the same here. Mustangs TV.
Banking that works better for you. Dairy State Bank has everything from free checking to money market accounts. Bank on the go with mobile banking and other e-services like mobile deposit and bill pay, while still enjoying personal customer service whenever you need it. We're a community bank. We're your neighbors, committed to building a stronger community. Visit dairystatebank.com today.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV. Good start here for the Panthers. I think they've only missed maybe a couple shots. Mustangs, a couple turnovers here to start and a couple missed shots. They only got one bucket so far. Coach Greg Van Grunsven wanted to chat with his team early in this one. First time out, I should say, used by either side. There's a turnover. Nelson just an errant pass up ahead, and drawing the foul in transition is going to be Nelson. Easy call for the officials there. They're going to give that on the shot. Okay, so Stoltenberg to the free throw line here for a pair. First free throws here this evening. First one, Stoltenberg comes up short. We will have a sub. Gerdine was set to check in, but he'll have to wait till Stoltenberg makes it to come in. And he does. Second one up and down for Stoltenberg. Gerdine in. Mustangs need some offense, trailing by 8 here. It's not a lot of flow here offensively. The Mustangs have been sloppy. Some turnovers in the first half or first start of this game, and there's another one. Just a sloppy offensive start here for the Mustangs after a nice win against North last week on Friday. Look at that schedule here for Menomonie. Is launching a three here, an air ball, and it is going to be close. But yeah, Menomonie coming off a nice win at Eau Claire North by 2, 56-54. They've won 2 of their last 3, have the Mustangs, but coming out a little slow tonight. But a busy week, 4 games this week with Ellsworth North and New Richmond. So Monday, Thursday, Friday for the Mustangs. Mustangs looking to get some offense rolling here. Something to kind of ignite this offense. There's another turnover. 5 turnovers early for the Mustangs. Very uncharacteristic for them. A transition kickback 3 tossed up by Kloss off the mark. Rebound Mustangs. And here comes Menomonie. Something to get them over the hump here. Nielsen tosses up a long-range 3. No good. Rebound by Ellsworth, and Menomonie offensively struggling here for the first 6+ minutes. Defense keeping them in the game right now. 3 tossed up by Peterson, long miss to Nelson. He will not transition wisely, did not have numbers, and slows it down. Well, again, the offense, Nelson over to Rue. Open 3, catch and shoot. Nope. Ellsworth looking to push it to double digits here if they can score on this possession. Short corner with it, Roll. And then he finds underneath a nice cut by Peterson. He'll drop it in. Mustangs looking for something offensively here. Now we're going to have an offensive foul the other way. They're going to get, I think that's going to be Trevor Robert. We'll wait to see. We're going to have some subs. We are going to have a couple freshmen in. Parker, or I should say, Parker Behrens, Javon Butler, and DJ Butler, Jacob Rue. We're going to take a rest as Mustangs come on with a little full court pressure there. Ellsworth, no problem at all breaking it. Still in that 2-3 zone defensively. 3 tossed up there by Gerdine. That one misses. Ball just a jump ball. Finally, Robert grabs it. And Mustangs with Roll on the bench here, the big guy for Ellsworth. You got to think they want to get Robert a touch underneath. He's got a good size advantage now against his defender. Robert touches it, 3-point line. He'll drive. Great job to get to the hoop. And then a great defensive play by Stahlke to knock it away on his drive and deny Robert with an easy bucket there. He got beat off the dribble, did Stahlke, but great recovery. Robert, jumper, free throw line. Off the heel. Ellsworth's going to push it. Ellsworth, no rush here offensively. They've been settling for threes. There's a turnover for them. That's their first of the ball game. They've been really clean offensively, have the Panthers here tonight. Parker Behrens now gets a lane to the basket. He'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. And Parker Behrens trying to put some points on the board here at that Bills Distributing free throw line. Parker Behrens here, the freshman for Menomonie this season, getting minutes. Blake Behrens, his older brother, out with an injury right now. Gets the friendly roll as Behrens on that first one. Now look at Parker Behrens for the season. He's got just 23 points on the year. Learning a lot here as a freshman at that varsity level. Same with Javon Butler on the floor as well. Second one up and down for Parker Behrens. Mustangs finally get some points there of a long drought here in this first half. Extended 2-3. Now Ian Kistner now into the game. Parker Behrens with this steal. The freshman steps in front of the pass. Great job for him. Javon Butler back to Rue. He'll trigger one from near side 3 and knocks it down. Mustangs 5 quick points. Baseline drive and dribbling it off his foot is going to be Gerdine, and Mustangs starting to get a little bit of momentum and just like that, the head coach here for Derek Staley, he's going to send 3 starters back in the game. Colson, Peterson, and Roll all back in off the bench quickly after that turnover for Ellsworth. Mustangs taking their time here, running some offense. We got Robert out of the game right now here for Menomonie. Also Nielsen taking a rest. The couple starters out at the moment, along with Tyler Nelson. Rue now near midline, and we're going to take another timeout here, and this one will be a full one. We'll take a break here, Mustangs TV.
Appliance in Menomonie has a lot going on. Announcing 50 years in business, a new location, and a new look. It's time for celebration. Hi, I'm Kayla from Denny's. We have always been local to assist you and now have moved next door from our old location on Stout Road in Menomonie to serve you even better. Join us for our Customer Appreciation Days, February 25th through the 27th, celebrating 50 years in business and the grand opening of our new location. Stop.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
DJ Butler triggers in here, just coming out of break. Mustangs will battle a 2-3 zone here defensively, and Parker Behrens gets it knocked away, and then Stolden. Layup the other way, comes up short by Colson, put back off the rim. The Mustangs get it back. Luckily, Ellsworth was unable to take advantage of that turnover, as you see kind of a 2-1-2 or almost a 2-2-1 three-quarter court press here. Is very good defensive pressure here by Ellsworth. Menomonie needs to work those back cuts when you got defenses, overextending, trying to get those double teams. That's one way to get them back on their heels. Hit a couple back cuts. Javon Butler, 3-point attempt from the far corner off the mark. Rebound, DJ Butler right in front of the basket, couldn't make it. And then a loose ball, and we are going to have, I believe, a tie-up. No call yet. They're going to say jump ball, so it will go to Ellsworth. That's a good hustle there by DJ Butler. And Roll battling for that basketball as Nelson back in along with Robert for the Mustangs. Trying to get some Mike Shell Insurance replays, and haven't had a whole lot of opportunities here in this first half for the Mustangs. It was just 7 points here. We're halfway through this first half. Kicking it back out, thinking about a 3 there. Roll, he'll pass up, getting into the lane. Open 3 far side. Stoltenberg comes up short, long rebound, grabbed by the little guy Rue, and he'll be fouled. And if that is on Roll, which I believe it will be, that will be his second. We'll see what head coach Derek Staley does here. Just under 8 to play. And right for now, at least the time being, Roll will stay in the ball game, and you got to think, if you're Trevor Robert, you're going to challenge him as much as you can underneath to maybe draw his third. Rue, a quick 3 far side, off the iron. Rebound corralled by Kloss. All knocked away by Rue, gets back. Ellsworth, open 3 near side. Peterson, nope. The zone has been effective here defensively for Menomonie as Ellsworth has settled for the three-pointer, just not able to hit many. And a turnover there is Nelson over the head of Parker Behrens on the pass attempt. And I'm sure head coach Greg Van Grunsven will talk about it at halftime, but ball security here for the Mustangs, definitely not what they've done this year. They're probably higher than their average turnovers right now as far as a pace per game, with 8 already. Most of their games, they're at 10, maybe even at what the number they are right now for the whole game. Is open three by Peterson, hit near side, his second tonight, and 8-point lead continues here for Ellsworth. Ball knocked away, almost another steal by the Panthers. This defense has been the reason they are leading here tonight, is Ellsworth. Baseball pass knocked away. Kistner will grab the loose ball and then knocking it away. His roll, he'll get it back. Transition three, fired up. Stoltenberg, yes. And Mustangs getting beat now by 11. Splitting the defenders, Nelson. Over to Parker Behrens. Looking inside to Kistner. Swing over to Rue, and before that, we are going to have a timeout by head coach Greg Van Grunsven. We will do the same. Be back with this Mustangs TV. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Back with your Mustangs TV. Chad Zutter running solo here tonight on the broadcast. Joe Zadowski will take tomorrow's game. We'll have Storm Harmon joining me this Friday. We got a very, very busy slate on Mustangs TV here this week. 4 basketball games, wrestling, sectionals on Saturday here. So lots and lots of action here. Mustangs TV this week. We'll hear from pretty much every broadcaster we have. Matt Riley might even, I've heard him help out Joe a few times here providing color commentary. Great to have everybody help out as much as possible. Robert gets the bucket out of the timeout. Mustangs looking to cut into this deficit. They've trailed by as much as 12 in this first half. Open three, far side, Stoltenberg. Nope. Rebound going to go to the Mustangs, and so a lot of time left in this first half, but the Mustangs offense has really struggled. This Ellsworth defense has done everything they've needed to cause disruption for Mustangs offensively. There's very out of sync. Roberts not getting a whole lot of touches underneath there. He's at the short corner. But Ellsworth has done a great job. Jake Rue, quick catch and shoot three, rattles out. Rebound going to be grabbed there by Stahlke. Now, just looking at the numbers here, a team that's 9-9 on the season as that ball tipped will stay to Ellsworth. This does not look like a team that's 9-9 on the year. I mean, they're playing, just the great defense they play is going to win you basketball games. Surprised by their record from what I've seen here out of this Panthers team here tonight. They look like a darn good defensive basketball team. Now it's going to be a turnover here, Panthers, as that's just their 4th in this first half. Nielsen will fire it in right at midcourt here for Menomonie. Over to Parker Behrens. Catch and shoot three right off the inbound. Off the iron. Rebound grabbed by the Panthers. Peterson. A 2-3 zone has kept Menomonie in the basketball game as Ellsworth has really not hit too many three-pointers. Mustangs just need some offense. The offense is the reason right now they're down by 9, not because of their defense. Long offensive set here for the Ellsworth Panthers. Open three, far side, Kloss, that misses the mark. Rebound, Robert, and he's got to be strong with it. These Panthers, I mean, they do not give up. Rebounding very hard, playing very tough defense here. Menomonie will draw the foul as Robert's going to get reached in at on Colson. Under 4 to go. Now a sub here for Ellsworth coming in is going to be Gerdine. Big Rivers right now led by Hudson and River Falls at tied atop the lead in the Big Rivers is Tyler Nelson getting to the basket and dropping it in. Look at both River Falls and Hudson right now, 9-1 in conference. To Richmond at third place at 6-3 as that ball will stay to Ellsworth. Then you got your Mustangs at 6-4, Memorial 4-6, Chippewa 3-8, Eau Claire North 2-8, and Rice Lake 1-9. Inside, Ellsworth kicks it out. Now they're going to run some offense here. And Ellsworth has settled for threes pretty much this entire time against this 2-3 zone. They really haven't attacked it inside much. And they've only hit a handful of three-pointers. So that is keeping Menomonie in the game at the moment. There's another three tossed up, this time hit by Spencer Peterson. The fourth three by Ellsworth in this ball game. So half their points coming from distance. Bounce underneath to Nielsen. He's double teamed. Has to kick it out. Nelson, open three near side. Yes. Answering on the other side, the senior Nelson. Mustangs within 7. Baseball pass across near side. Ellsworth inside. Now a kick out. Again, we talked about it. I mean, this game, Ellsworth is pretty much settled for three-pointers as they're trying to get it inside and blocked as Gerdine, but he gets it back. It's this 2-3 zone. Colson now will do a step-back three and knocks it down. Wow, what a shot for Colson. And Ellsworth now 5 3-pointers in this first half. A 10-point lead. Inside to Robert. Robert double team. Too deep, kicks it out. Rue. One dribble, a three, fading to his left, and he'll answer on the other side. Mustangs back within 7. Quick three, near side, he'll miss. Peterson, rebound to Parker Barons, and the Mustangs clawing back here. Robert with no dribble, he's got to get rid of it, does over to Parker Barons. This 2-3, just pressure type defense. They've done a great job for Ellsworth here, and Mustangs have had to work for all the points here tonight. Nielsen inside. He'll get the friendly touch off the rim. His first points here tonight. Mustangs within 5. Offense finally starting to come alive here for the Mustangs. Took most of the first half. Remember, they had 2 points with 10 minutes left in this first half. Hitting a three on the other side. Peterson and Ellsworth start to heat up from distance. That's 3 threes. And about the last couple minutes for Ellsworth. They've done a great job here, with 2 fouls on the bench has been roll for Ellsworth. Parker Barons, a little stutter step. He'll get to the bucket. No, and the putback by Nielsen is off the glass and in. Mustangs within 6. Maybe cut it to a possession here, hopefully, at the end of this first half. 15 seconds. Ellsworth most likely at this point going to hold for 1. Tossing one up. Colson near side knocks it down. Ellsworth staying hot here at the end of the first half from distance. Barons near side air ball, and we'll head her to the locker room. Ellsworth 30, Menomonie 21. We'll be back. Mustangs TV.
Dreaming of building a new home or cabin? Dairy State Bank construction loans are more flexible than most. If you're still looking for that perfect spot, we offer lot and land financing. Our mortgage lenders get to know you so they can recommend the best financing plan for you. Call, stop in, or visit our online mortgage center to explore options. Let's turn that dream into reality.
Visit the newly designed Big Rivers website at bigriversconference.org. Here, you can find results, standings, statistics, calendars, and historical league information.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide, it's the services we provide over that fiber.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV, and let's wrap up that first half as you see on your scoreboard. The Panthers of Ellsworth leading the Mustangs of Menomonie 30-21. Ellsworth shot the ball very well down the stretch here from three-point land. They ended that first half with 7 3-pointers. Let's run down the numbers here for those Panthers here in that first half. Colson with 6 points, 9 for Peterson. He had all from long range, 3 3-pointers. Roll with 4, 3 for Spencer Peterson. We had 8 from Jack Stoltenberg. For the Ellsworth Panthers, committed just 4 turnovers and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Mustangs in that first half, 4 from Nielsen, 6 from Rue, 7 from Nelson, 2 from Parker Barons, and 2 from Trevor Robert. Mustangs 9 turnovers from the free throw line. They were a perfect 2 of 2. As we always say, stats unofficial here on the scoreboard here on the live stream. We do the best we can. We're like horseshoes. We're probably in the neighborhood, but we might miss a point here and there. We might miss a turnover, a free throw, et cetera, et cetera. So we do the best we can here with statistics, but always in the ballpark. We talked about it here during the broadcast. A very, very busy week here, Mustangs TV. We got boys basketball, obviously, tonight. Girls basketball tomorrow night. Thursday night back to boys basketball. Friday night girls basketball. Saturday will be sectional wrestling here on Mustangs TV. So we have a very, very busy week here on the schedule for all the bright live stream. And I'd like to thank our sponsors, obviously, for all the broadcasts here that make it possible. Crystal Orthodontics, who is sponsoring our halftime show, our pregame show, and our postgame show. Bill's Distributing, our free throw sponsor. Mike's All Insurance, our replay sponsor. Denny's Appliance, Shields, Dairy State Bank, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical, and 24/7 Telecom. If you do want to find those every week now, girls started 2 weeks ago, boys started this past Friday. If you go to WIAA.org, go to basketball, either boys or girls, and they have, they call it mid-season seeds, where the teams would fall if the tournament started right today. So it gives you a little insight of where your team may be playing as far as a seed, whether they'll be hosting a home game, all those details, depending on the region where your team falls. Right now, Menomonie boys are at a 2 seed in Division II in Section 1A. And at that point, easily, they're going to be hosting at least one game, potentially even 2. And but we still got a lot of basketball to play. So, I mean, they could go from a 2 to a 4. They could go from a stay at 2. Slight chance maybe even move up. Not a whole lot of places to go there, but Mustangs are sipping pretty here, at least with the early seeding here, but still a lot of basketball left to play here for the Mustangs in this 25-26 campaign. In that first half, we saw the Ellsworth Panthers defensively cause some problems for the Mustangs. I mean, you hold Trevor Robert to 2 points and a half. You're doing your job. Playing the Menomonie Mustangs, there's no question about that. Causing 9 turnovers as well. Menomonie, throughout this season, they have been very good protecting the basketball, not committing turnovers. Ellsworth's got to him so far in this first half. We'll see what Greg Van Grunsven, the head coach for Menomonie, talks about for his team, any adjustments he may make in this second half to eliminate that and try to get their offense. We saw their offense start to pick up a little bit late in that first half, but you got to remember we were almost halfway through this first half and Menomonie had 2 points. So offense definitely struggled here to start this game for the Mustangs. Bounced back at the end of that first half, but a three-pointer just as time, not quite as time expired, but right at the end of the first half, pushed the lead to 9 for Ellsworth. We're going to take one more break. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this. You're watching Mustangs TV.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. All right, we'll get back into second half action here in just about 40 seconds here. Chad Sutter bringing you the broadcast here tonight. Thanks for joining us in this non-conference boys basketball tilt. And Mustangs will get the basketball here to start this second half. Starters Nielsen, Rue, Butler, Nelson, Robert will begin here for the Mustangs. For the Panthers, it'll be Colson, Peterson, Kloss, Roll, and Stoltenberg. Again, this Ellsworth team just 9-9 coming into tonight, 4-6 in conference. And I said it in that first half, they're playing like way better than a 9-9 team. And remember, the Mustangs are 12-5. They're 6-4, and they're in the big rivers, the middle border, mostly Division II, Division III teams. Mustangs playing in a Division I, Division II conference. The records indicate that surprised here by this halftime score, but Ellsworth playing really good basketball. I would say playing very good defense in that first half, allowing a team with just 21 that's averaging for Menomonie almost 60 a game. So that's a win if you're Ellsworth defense. Menomonie offense looking to change that here in the second half. They'll have the first opportunity to do it. Nelson, a jumper far side. No. Butler, an offensive board. Second chance opportunity. Successful for DJ Butler. Great way to start the second half if you're a Mustang. That matchup of Roll and Robert is we're going to have an offensive foul, and that'll be Roll's third foul here tonight. I think Roll thought he got called for a travel, but I'm going to say Roll kind of used his body to create some separation on the defender, Robert. So Roll now with 3. Head coach Derek Staley will have to talk to him. If you're going to keep him in the game, he's got to play not to foul, and if that's the case, you want to get the ball to Robert underneath. Make him play that game. Maybe draw his 4th. Nelson, an open 3 far side, or near side, I should say, off the mark. Mustangs now going to play a little man-to-man defense here. Near side 3, bad miss here, going to be grabbed by Nelson. So Mustangs play mostly a 2-3 zone in that first half, but Ellsworth hit a lot of three-pointers, definitely down the stretch. So head coach Greg Van Grunsven out on man-to-man defense to start here the second half. Robert, jumper just in front of the free throw line off the mark. Rebound, Ellsworth the other way, overlaying it is Colson. Mustangs get it back. Now that matchup between Robert and Roll underneath, very physical. Nielsen pops one top of the key. That heel miss will be corralled by Stoltenberg. Ellsworth up ahead. Roll's going to launch one from beyond the arc, knocks it down. The post player Roll showing his distance. Top Butler, and I'll tell you, Roll has done a good job on Robert here defensively. They've had a hard time getting it in underneath to him. When he has touched it, it's been out underneath, and boy, that's on Roll. That's going to be 4. We'll see. There was 2 guys reaching in. Oh, luckily, that was going to be called on Peterson, but Roll was right there. The way he's playing right now, with 3 fouls, you have to get the ball underneath here to Robert and see if you can draw his 4th. Make him play that game, and that would be huge advantage, Mustangs. Nice spin by Robert. Got a little off balance on the shot, off the mark. Colson the other way. Handoff to Stoltenberg. Back out top. Roll launches one, this time an air ball out of bounds. Mustangs. We'll have a sub here. On the Ellsworth side, head coach Derek Staley doesn't want to roll the dice any longer with George Roll, so he will head to the bench with 3 fouls. I want to preserve him, does head coach Derek Staley. Ellsworth going to Coming in that extended zone we saw in that first half has caused some problems. Nice job by Nielsen. Splits the defenders and finds the glass. That pressure defense, all you got to do is split the defenders and there's going to be an opening. Whether it's you or a teammate around the basket, you're going to have a good opportunity to get an easy bucket if you can split a defense here with that pressure. Mustangs a little defensive, different look here. Is Robert a block here on the defensive side? We saw them play a lot of 2-3 zone in that first half. They've been all man here to start this second half. Nelson, a nice crossover. His shot blocked by Stalkey, so it'll stay to Menomonie. Parker Barron's in. Butler will take a seat. Couple subs here for Ellsworth as well coming in late. Going to be Peterson and Gerdine. Robert's going to take the inbound, hand off Nelson underneath to Nielsen, and he'll finish. Nice job of Nielsen of catching that quickly and getting it up. The defender was coming but came just a smudge late. And Nielsen now with 8, he leads all Mustangs. Mustangs have not led in this game. It's been Ellsworth from the tip with the lead. And a turnover, nice steal, Nelson there, excuse me. Nice spin, Robert, and he'll draw the foul, head to the free throw line. Saw the Mustangs in that first half just attempt 2 free throws. That Bills distributing free throw line for the Mustangs this season. You look at Trevor Robert, something he probably wants to improve on for next season. 29 of 69, just 42%, and the first one misses the mark. Javon Butler into the game here for the Mustangs. He has shot more than anybody for the Mustangs this season with 70 free throw attempts now, Trevor Robert. And that's not uncommon for an underneath big man. I mean, you're going to hit to the free throw line a lot with that physical play. Is Robert 1 of 2 at that Bills distributing charity stripe. Nice cut underneath there by the Panthers. Gerdine, he'll kick it back out and launching a 3. Stalkey will hit it. Let's look at him for on the season. Stalkey 0 of 2. That's his first three-pointer the entire year. Just his 3rd attempt. Just based on that shot, I didn't anticipate to see a whole lot of attempts when I looked at the stat sheet, and I was right. Nice up and under there from Robert, and he'll get a bucket. Mustangs trying to close in. Ellsworth doing a good job of keeping that comfortable lead with some starters on the bench as well. And you got Roll with 3 fouls. We're going to have a timeout here. Head coach Derek Staley. We'll do the same. Be back. Mustangs TV.
Dreaming of building a new home or cabin? Dairy State Bank construction loans are more flexible than most. If you're still looking for that perfect spot, we offer lot and land financing. Our mortgage lenders get to know you so they can recommend the best financing plan for you. Call, stop in, or visit our online mortgage center to explore options. Let's turn that dream into reality.
Chad Zutter back with you here, Mustangs TV. Derek Staley, head coach for Ellsworth, has decided to use his first timeout. We look at timeouts. Staley for Ellsworth has 4 left. Grand Grunsman for Menomonie, just 2 timeouts left on that Mustangs side. Close game like this, you'll need those down the stretch here for Menomonie. Launching three off the inbound is Peterson, knocking it down, and the three-pointers just continue to flow here for the Panthers. I believe that's their 9th of the game. Big reason they're leading by 9. Nielsen, a great job to get to the bucket, but a little too much on the layup attempt. 5-on-4 the other way for Ellsworth. They'll try a transition three far side. Stoltenberg will knock it down this time. 30 points for Ellsworth from long range. And the lead back to 12. It was just a 6-point lead coming out of that timeout. Parker Barron's a jumper step back, and he'll knock it down. The freshman now with 4. Kistner into the game. Javon Butler also into the game here for Menomonie. Trevor Robert getting a break at the moment, and off the glass, Gerdeen's going to get into the scorebook here for the Panthers. Back to a 12-point lead. Panthers, again, they've led from the start of this game. Mustangs have trailed. Scored just 2 points the whole first 9 minutes of that first half. Did Menomonie, and they've been trying to cut into the deficit ever since. Is Trevor Robert back in, George Roll back into the game. Nielsen will take a rest for Menomonie. Stalkey to the bench for Ellsworth. Rube into Kistner, looking to get it underneath to Robert, and he does. Robert trying to get around Roll, he'll lose it, and if that's on Roll, that's going to be 4. Nope, they're going to get, I believe, somebody else with the reach in on the turnaround. Roll was straight up, and so they're actually going to get number 11, Peterson, with the reach in. So if you're a Mustangs fan, you probably wanted that called on Roll. That would have been his 4th. Robert short on the first attempt. Second one on its way. That one clanks off the rim, and the rebound to Ellsworth. Up ahead. Nice job there. Getting to the basket is Spencer Peterson, the junior. He's got 8. And back to a 14-point lead here for Ellsworth. It was 36-30 just 2 minutes ago. Mustangs were within 6, and now Ellsworth has more doubled their lead. Kick out, Rue, open 3, far side. Mustangs need it, they get it. Rue now with 9 from distance. Underneath, no call. Loose ball, going to be a turnover. Coming the other way, Mustangs. Butler can't control it. Ball out of bounds. Mustangs give it right back. First turnover of the second half for Menomonie. Nearly 100 watching here tonight. Thanks for coming along. Trevor Roberts a steal out top. He's going to go all the way to the basket and finish, and that's the buckets you need. If you're going to get back in here, you need some easy baskets to try to cut into that deficit. Robert did it right there. Mustangs still trail by 9 this time. Ball knocked away. Kistner gets on it. Rule will spook up the loose ball, and Mustangs cause another turnover. See if they can capitalize with points. Swing pass over to Behrens. Behrens to the baseline. Robert now. He'll use his dribble. Contact. No call. Offensive rebound. Parker Behrens. Open 3. Yes! Behrens with 7. Mustangs back within 6. It was 36-30 Ellsworth. Now it's 46-40 Ellsworth. This has been a very physical second half here. We've seen bodies flying on these last couple possessions. That shot rattled out from Peterson. Mustangs with the basketball down 6. Rue baseline drive. Out to Kistner. Now Butler with it. Rue trying to get it underneath there to Robert. Does. Help side. Robert goes to the middle. Spin move. Hand off to Kistner. His layup. Yes. Oh, what a great pass from Robert. He just handed it off to Kistner, and we're going to have a timeout. Head coach Derek Staley will do the same. Be back after this. Mustangs TV.
Appliance in Menomonie has a lot going on. Announcing 50 years in business, a new location, and a new look. It's time for celebration. Hi, I'm Kayla from Denny's. We have always been local to assist you and now have moved next door from our old location on Stout Road in Menomonie to serve you even better. Join us for our Customer Appreciation Days, February 25th through the 27th, celebrating 50 years in business and the grand opening of our new location. Stop.
Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Back with you here, Chad Zutter, Mustangs TV, coming out of this timeout by head coach Derek Staley for the Panthers. Mustangs within 4, closest they've been in a while. Ellsworth looking to grow their lead. Shot blocked by Trevor Robert. I think that's his 3rd block here this evening on the help side defense this time. It's been a fun matchup to watch underneath with Robert and Roll. Been very physical, and it's a pretty even matchup. You look at 6 points for Robert, or 4 points for Robert, 6 points for Roll. Kick out. Roll's going to launch one from long range off the mark. Rebound Nielsen. He's strong with it, and he'll hand it to Nelson to begin the Mustangs offense. Bounce underneath. Robert finds, his shot is going to be, I thought he was passing that to Butler, cutting it underneath, but they're going to get Peterson with that foul as Robert to the free throw line here again. He missed both of them on his last trip. Looking to change that this time. This time, first one clinks on the right side. Mustangs were 2 of 2 in that first half. Struggling here in the second half, just 1 of 4 as we are going to have a violation on DJ Butler. So 1 for 6 now in the second half for the Mustangs on the free throw line. That doesn't help a comeback when you miss the free throws in a tight game. Still got a lot of basketball to play. 7.5. Nice cut underneath and an easy lay-in for Colson. 6-point lead, Panthers. Parker Barron's lob underneath to Roberts. Ball out of bounds, going to stay to the Mustangs. It looked like Colson was injured on that last layup. He'll have to walk to the bench gingerly. In for him is going to be Spencer Peterson. Robert back to Barons to Rue. Rue, a quick 3, far side, knocks it down. Rue's got 12, all from long range. Mustangs within 3. Closest they've been since the start of this game. Roll all the way down, hoop, and the harm. He answers on the other end. So Robert with his second. DJ Butler into the game. Parker Behrens will head to the sideline. Colson back in. Stoltenberg with a rest opportunity for Ellsworth. Trying to complete the three-point play. George Roll. He cannot. Robert grabs the miss. We're not in March yet, folks, but this one's got that type of atmosphere. The intensity getting heavier as we get closer to the end of this ball game. Ball knocked away. And obviously that tournament-type feel as we close out the season will be here sooner than we all realize. Nielsen underneath to Robert, and he'll get an easy lay-in. Good no call there underneath as kind of taking a flop was Roll and trying to draw the offensive foul. Put back on the rebound, off the mark for Kloss. Rebound, Mustangs this time. Nielsen now on the wing in. Gentry to Robert. Robert, couple spins over Roll, no good. Miss grab by Kloss. Ellsworth three-point lead with the basketball. Kloss, a great drive near side. Can't make the layup, or I should say Colson with the drive. Mustangs can tie it here on this possession. Under 6. A Mike Sill Insurance replay moment right now. As that ball knocked away, out of bounds, going to stay to Menomonie. And it will be inbounded right in that far corner. That's a tough place to toss it in from if you're a Mustang, and Nielsen will have that tough task. He'll get it all the way into the backcourt to Butler. He's going to have to run and save it, and finally gets there. Nelson will set up the offense just across the timeline. Nielsen with his dribble. Get past the defender over to Robert. Robert baseline will have a body there by Roll, and that will be his fourth. And head coach Derek Staley, let's see what he decides to do. Looks like Roll will come out and Stalkey to replace him. Robert will fire it in. He'll get it back. Underneath, layup, nope, but he'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Robert trying to take advantage of these opportunities. They're going to get on that foul, the senior Kloss. Mustangs just 1 of 6 in this second half from the Bills distributing free throw line, and the woes continue here. Just kind of throwing rocks here from that line in this second half. Mustangs were 2 for 2 in the first half from that Bills distributing free throw line. Comes up short, rebound, grabbed by Stalkey, and that second half free throw shooting, a big reason you're trailing at the moment if you're the Mustangs. They've had opportunities to tie or take the lead. Robert, a steal out top, right side, yes! He makes up for it for Trevor Robert after the missed free throw pair moments ago with a steal and score. And Mustangs have battled back, down 9 at halftime. They're within 1. And the crowd here starting to feel that momentum shift Trying to answer other side, and he does. Gavin Kloss with his first 3 of the ball game. That's 11 threes now for Ellsworth tonight. Robert still with his dribble. Under 4 to go. He'll put it on the deck. Free throw line, Robert. Trying up and under and gets the defender in the air, and then an offensive foul. They're going to say Robert went into him. We'll see head coach Greg Van Grunsven not happy with that one and trying to get the official across the court, but obviously going on deaf ears there. That's going to be the 3rd on Robert. I saw Greg Van Grunsven, the head coach here for Menomonie, 25 years as the main man on the bench here in his coaching career. His 4th stop as a head coach. Underneath, not able to make it, is Kloss. Mustangs the ball back, down 4. Far side, Butler. Back in the game is Roll with 4 fouls. Guarding Robert. Underneath, Robert trying to get a round roll, and he'll get to Nielsen underneath. Nielsen, he'll take a step back jumper off the mark. Rebound to Roll, and the Ellsworth Panthers under 3, the basketball, in a 4-point lead. Nice find underneath. And able to make the jumper is Peterson. Mustangs were within a point. It was 50-49, and there's Ellsworth with a 5-0 run to give them some breathing room. Nielsen, a jumper just beyond the free throw line. Long miss, grabbed by Robert, and we're going to have a reach in, I believe, before Robert turned to drive, and they will get Stoltenberg with that one. 8th foul here on Ellsworth, so that will send Mustangs to the free throw line. Robert on the 1-and-1 attempt. Tries to bank it in. Long miss goes to Rue. Mustangs another chance. Nielsen, some traffic, has to kick it back out. 2.5. Mustangs need a bucket here. Try to stay within striking range, and we'll have a foul out top. They're going to get Colson with that one, and that will send to the free throw line for a 1-on-1, Isaac Nielsen. Mustangs will be now 2 the rest of the way. You look on the other side, Menomonie just 2 fouls. They can play very aggressively on that defensive end and not send Ellsworth to the free throw line, and I'm sure that's what head coach Greg Van Grunsven is going to tell his kids soon is let's try to get a turnover as a friendly roll for Nielsen and that Bills Distributing free throw line on the first one. And if you foul, big deal. You got fouls to give at this point. But try to get a steal, try to get an easy bucket to close the deficit. Nielsen, 2 friendly home rolls at that charity stripe. Mustangs within 4. And we're going to have a timeout. Head coach Derek Staley for Ellsworth. We'll do the same. Mustangs TV be back in 1 full minute.
Banking that works better for you. Dairy State Bank has everything from free checking to money market accounts. Bank on the go with mobile banking and other e-services like mobile deposit and bill pay, while still enjoying personal customer service whenever you need it. We're a community bank. We're your neighbors, committed to building a stronger community. Visit dairystatebank.com today.
Visit the newly designed Big Rivers website at bigriversconference.org. Here, you can find results, standings, statistics, calendars, and historical league information. Chad Zetterback with your Mustangs TV. It'll be Ellsworth basketball. They will trigger it in right in front of their bench. 2:08 remains. They lead by 4. Non-conference boys basketball action, but this has got a March-type feel here in this second half. Intensity has bottled up here and just exploded. And we got a close game here. Stay tuned, folks. We could have a great finish here tonight. Nice backdoor cut, and the finish there by Peterson. Exactly what Ellsworth wanted on that possession. They got it. Mustangs now by 6. Nelson to the free throw, or to the bucket, I should say. He'll finish. He answers on the other end. And Mustangs got a lot of fouls to give. With minute 27 down, we'll see. Up there it is, Greg Van Grunsven, some kind of call, probably like fire in a punt situation, run away. Some kind of call that basically, we got to start fouling here. And that's what DJ Butler did there, as Javon Butler will come in for Trevor Robert. Might be the offense-defense game here for head coach Greg Van Grunsven at the moment, as Javon Butler will reach in and foul. Now 4 for Menomonie. They got 3 more fouls before they're going to send Ellsworth to the free throw line. Now there's Butler. Will commit another one. I'm going to use them all up here in about 5 seconds to maybe send Ellsworth to the free throw line right away. We'll see the strategy here. Are you going to get to 6, try to play hard defense for about 15, 20 seconds, and then foul? Or are you going to just try to send him to the free throw line right away? We shall see, as Nelson there is going to commit a foul. Now the strategy. Let's see what head coach Greg Van Grunsven does. Do you foul immediately here, or do you try to maybe play hard defense, trap-type defense, try to cause a turnover before you foul? But they are right there at the moment. But before we find out that strategy, head coach Derek Staley will take a break. We'll do the same. Be back. Mustangs TV.
We've been able to build out the areas, the rural areas around Menomonie.
Most of those places are spots that have little to no access to high-speed internet. Pretty much all of those phone calls, the people are ecstatic and so excited to be able to finally get fiber optics.
It's really great that we were able to serve the folks in the rural that probably thought they would never get good internet service.
We put the fiber in the ground. That's gives them the connection, but it's also the support we provide. It's the services we provide over that fiber.
Back with you here, Mustangs TV, and we see the Mustangs on defense. We'll see what they do here defensively. They are going to foul right away, so they're going to extend this game as much as possible. As Butler will foul Stoltenberg. And now is where coaches, who are you going to foul? Is Stoltenberg at the free throw line. He's an 80% free throw shooter, 27-34 coming into tonight. But it's 1-1. Got to make one before you get the second one. Mustangs will be in double bonus the rest of the way. And loose ball. I think we're going to have a tie-up. We will, and the tie-up will go to Ellsworth. So Mustangs got what they wanted, but they will have to foul again and hope Ellsworth misses free throws again. Peterson will be fouled immediately. And now Parker Peterson to the free throw line. Trevor Robert back in as Head coach Greg Van Grunzen playing the offense-defense game here with Trevor Robert. So still a 1-1 here. Parker Peterson, the senior, trying to extend the lead here for the Panthers. He does on that first one. And now you see head coach Derek Staley probably doing the same as into the game here is Stalkey. Some words exchanged there from Roll to the officials on his way out. Well, that's been a physical game. That matchup underneath between Roll and Robert has been fun to watch, but it has been physical. Second free throw missed, but another offensive board, this time by Kloss. And Menomonie just struggling here to get the defensive board. Now Kloss to the free throw line. So third time on this possession, Ellsworth will have a 1-1. And misses the first one. Robert will grab it. The Mustangs have a chance here. Down 5, just over a minute to go. They need a bucket. Hopefully quickly. Swing pass over to Rue. He's going to fire one from distance. No good. Defensive board Ellsworth, and it'll be a foul immediately here on Stalkey. We look at the numbers for him. I think that's probably one of the guys you want to foul here. Stalkey on the year from the free throw line. Yep, just 4 of 9 at 44%. And this is 2 free throws, so Stalkey will have 2 for Ellsworth, as both teams now will be in double bonus the remainder of the way. And Menomonie and Ellsworth pairs underneath there trying to see who they are going to battle for that rebound, as we had some switching before this first free throw here by Stalkey. But I'll tell you, Ellsworth right now, they're keeping Menomonie in the basketball game. They're not hitting their free throws down the stretch. They went 1 of 3 with missing 2 front ends on that last trip. Now misses this on the 1 of 2 free throws from Stalkey. And misses them both. Nielsen grabs the miss. 1 of 5 down the stretch now. Ellsworth from the free throw line. Menomonie just needs to take advantage. Need a quick score here. Nelson a long 3 far side. Nope. Rebound going to be grabbed by Peterson. Up ahead, and Butler a hard foul just near the 3-point line to the free throw line this time. Will Stoltenberg. Yeah, free throw shooting in this second half by both sides. They've left points on the board. Either team making their free throws could have taken this one. Right now, Ellsworth, good chance to kind of put it away if they can start making free throws. And Stoltenberg, let's see if he can. His first one up and down. Mustangs have really struggled from the free throw line here in the second half. Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll wrap up all those numbers. We'll talk about the upcoming schedule for both the boys and the girls here and Mustangs TV as Stoltenberg rolls in the second one. Mustangs now down 7. We'll have a foul out top, and Robert now to the free throw line for 2. This has been a struggle here for Robert tonight. He's 0 for 7 from the free throw line, but he'll have 2. At that point, it almost becomes a mental game here when you're really struggling from the free throw line of, trying to make them. They just need 1, and that'll change things. Robert hits it. So good to see that here. If you're a Mustangs fan, get points when the clock is stopped is a great way to cut into a deficit. Robert 1 of 2. Roll with the rebound. Grabbing it, and a hard foul by Butler on Colson will send him to the free throw line. Colson now with 2 free throws. 30 seconds remain. This has been a lot of free throws down the stretch on both sides. Been a while since we've had a game on Mustangs TV with this many charity stripe attempts. And Colson, this is the first of two, is both teams under 50% from the free throw line here tonight. Both teams in double digits as far as attempts. We'll get those final numbers here as Colson hits the second one. Mustangs need a quick bucket, down by 7. Rue fires up, air ball, put back. DJ Butler in a quick timeout with 17.5 remaining. We'll be back. Mustangs TV. Rocky Balboa to get you back into the broadcast here. Mustangs down by 6. At this point, you need a steal and a bucket quickly. Or a lot of missed free throws here by Ellsworth. They've missed a few. Mustangs just haven't been able to take advantage. Peterson will be fouled off the inbound. He'll head to the charity stripe here for 2. Big thanks to all our sponsors here to make these broadcasts possible. Bill's Distributing, free throw sponsor. Mike Sell Insurance, our replay sponsor. Crystal Orthodontics, pre-half and post-game sponsor. Denny's Appliance, Shields, Dairy State Bank, Advanced Electrical and Mechanical, 24/7 Telecom. First free throw up and down for Parker Peterson. Second one drops in as well. That one probably does it here. Down 7. Ball knocked away by Roll, who had a nice game here for the Panthers. Roll and Robert, they've had to earn their buckets here tonight. That's been a battle underneath. Robert, a three-point attempt, almost banks it in. Long rebound. Robert, another three-point attempt. This time he does bank it in. And a timeout here by head coach Greg Van Grunsven, down 4 with 4.3. We'll take a break. Mustangs TV. Advanced Electrical and Mechanical is a Pysick family-owned business and proud supporter of Menomonie Athletics. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, we've got your electrical, HVAC, and refrigeration needs covered. Let's make your project happen. Call us today at 715-495-2968 or visit us online at www.advancedelectricalmechanical.com. Back with you here, Mustangs TV. Ellsworth will inbound up by 4, 4.3 remaining. Just had a banked-in three-pointer here by Trevor Robert moments ago. No more timeouts here for head coach Greg Van Grunsven, just one for head coach Derek Staley. Quick foul off the inbound, committed by Javon Butler. And the free throw parade continues here late in this game. Parker Peterson, a couple more attempts upcoming. Look at Ellsworth here after tonight at their schedule. After this first free throw, as Peterson line drives it in. After tonight, they will host Spooner tomorrow night and then host Somerset on Friday. So they got a busy week as well. 3 games as well for the Panthers. Heel miss, rebound Nielsen up to Rue. Quick 3, far side, rattles in to make this a 2-point final game, but Menomonie drops the contest in non-conference action to the Ellsworth Panthers, 64-62. We will take a break. We'll be back with our post-game show sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics right after this.
Dreaming of building a new home or cabin? Dairy State Bank construction loans are more flexible than most. If you're still looking for that perfect spot, we offer lot and land financing. Our mortgage lenders get to know you so they can recommend the best financing plan for you. Call, stop in, or visit our online mortgage center to explore options. Let's turn that dream into reality.
Appliance in Menomonie has a lot going on. Announcing 50 years in business, a new location, and a new look. It's time for celebration. Hi, I'm Kayla from Denny's. We have always been local to assist you and now have moved next door from our old location on Stout Road in Menomonie to serve you even better. Join us for our Customer Appreciation Days, February 25th through the 27th, celebrating 50 years in business and the grand opening of our new location. Stop.
Smiling is how you share joy and happiness with the world. So when our children needed orthodontic treatment, we wanted them to have the best experience possible, which is why we chose Crystal Orthodontics. The personalized braces and Invisalign treatments fit easily into our active schedules, and the care we received was outstanding and even fun. Their new smiles are amazing, and Crystal Orthodontics definitely earned our trust. There's nothing better than seeing our kids share beaming, confident smiles in all of life's moments.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Chad Zutter back with you here, post-game show sponsored by Crystal Orthodontics here as we just throw their logo up on the screen. And let's run down the final numbers here. Ellsworth led from tip till the final buzzer here tonight, and Mustangs battled back many times, but Ellsworth always had an answer for them. Let's run down the Ellsworth Panthers scoring here tonight. 9 for Colson, 17 from Peterson. He led all scores. 3 from Kloss, 9 from Roll, 8 from Spencer Peterson, 2 from Andrew Gurdon, 13 for Stoltenberg, and 3 for Stalkey. For the Ellsworth Panthers, they committed 9 turnovers, and from the free throw line, they were 8 of 17. For the Mustangs, 10 for Nielsen, 12 for Rue, 2 for Butler, 10 for Tyler Nelson, 7 for Behrens, 2 for Kistner, 12 for Robert. Yeah, Mustangs committed 11 turnovers on the evening, and they were 6 of 15 from the free throw line. So just what we said at the end of that broadcast, both teams under 50% from the free throw line in this contest. Mustangs had a chance. That's kind of the reason they never got over the hump. They missed free throws in that second half that would have got them, with a one-possession game, and that just changes the end of the game. There's no way in that type of scenario that you see Ellsworth, shooting 17 free throws. That would have been a one-possession game at the end, and just kind of see who wins it at that point. But tough loss for the Mustangs. Come out real slow offensively, just could never, again, get over that hump. They scored 2 points in the first 9 minutes of that first half, and big reason Ellsworth, the defense, kind of held them in check of that first half. Mustangs offense did get going in the second half, but little bit too late, and Ellsworth, like I said, they always had an answer in that second half. For the Mustangs upcoming, they got a busy week here. They'll host North on Thursday. We'll have that on Mustangs TV, and then at New Richmond this Friday. Mustangs TV broadcasts upcoming here this week. A very, very busy week. Tomorrow we'll have girls basketball. Joe Zanowski will be on that call tomorrow. Again, boys, we just mentioned, they'll be back on Thursday against Eau Claire North. I'll be on that call, and then Storm and I will have girls basketball Friday. Scott Howard, Jeff Peisig will have wrestling. That'll be sectionals this Saturday. That'll be on Mustangs TV as well. So a lot upcoming events here on Mustangs TV, and a big thanks again to all our sponsors to make these all these broadcasts possible. Wrap it up. The final numbers again. Your winner tonight, Ellsworth over Menomonie, non-conference boys basketball action. You see on your screen, 64-62. Big thanks to everybody who made the broadcast possible. Sponsors obviously number one all the time. We'll take a break. I'm Chad Zutter. Until tomorrow, we will see you on Mustangs TV.